Hey everyone, welcome back to Low Luxury, the channel where I show you what authentic luxury clothing and streetwear looks like. And today is really cool because I'm showing you this absolute unit of an AMIRI hoodie. This thing is absurd and we're gonna check out everything about it. Let's get into it. But before we get going, I've looked into it and a very tiny percentage of you are actually subscribed to the channel. So it doesn't cost you anything. If you like the content I make, just click that subscribe button and I thank you profusely. Oh my God, look at this thing. Where to start? I guess we'll take a look at the retail tags first, right? So right here we have three very long, very skinny rectangular tags. So first up is this thick piece of, I think it's a leather, honestly. It bends pretty well. You can see on the back the kind of leather texture to it, but on the front it is finished here. And at the bottom, in silver, you have the AMIRI print there. Take a look at the font and the spacing there. Each letter is pretty spaced out. And as you can see, there's kind of a long, skinny, pill-shaped cutout there at the top. The next one talks about the unique characteristics of the treatment of this piece. Pretty much all luxury pieces have one of these tags at this point. Again, that's in silver and it's all in caps, left justified. And that tag is a much thinner kind of plastic, matte black. And then on a thicker plastic tag, also matte black, in silver, you get the website, all in caps, centered there. And then on the other side, at the bottom, again, you have that silver AMIRI print. And you also get a white sticker that has the model, which is long Sherpa zip. Then you get a model number and color. And at the very bottom, a size, all left justified, all in caps. And then these have a silver metal beaded chain that's attaching them. You can see how they kind of come together there. And then those are attached under the armpit with a large silver kind of light bulb shaped safety pin. And in this one's case, this also came with a Barney's tag, so the retailer tag. And it's always good to have this. You can use it to match the information between the two tags, like the model number, size, and things like that. That's always a good sign if those match. Although these can still be faked, you know, it can't hurt to have them. You can also see the price there down at the bottom. Now let's take a look at the brand tag at the back of the neck. So this is a leather tag, very similar to that first tag we looked at for the retail stuff. So it is kind of finished on this side, and then on the back side, it's unfinished, and you can see more of that grain pattern. And then printed on there in silver, you have AMIRI. That font is consistent, also in silver. And then centered under that in a much smaller font, you have the size, in this case, extra small. And the way they delineate that is X-small, all caps. And then that is stitched in on all four corners with a nice thick black stitch, and that's a really clean one too. Now let's take a look at the fabric tags inside the shirt. So these would be on your left side if you're wearing it, and it is a kind of glossy, thick plastic satin-y tag, as you can see, and it is a single loop tag here. And all left justified. First you get that logo in white, then your fabrication in 4 languages. The first one is bold and the rest are regular. And then you get the rib knit kind of for the hem fabrication, also in various languages. First one bold, the rest regular. And then you get the origin, so materials from USA, that's bold, and the rest are regular. Made in USA, same deal. Dry clean only, same deal. And then your RN at the very bottom there in pretty small but bold font. And at the very bottom there, you get a white circle. And under that, you have a black embroidered loop tag for the size. And you can see that there on the inside that it is embroidery. So you get the size here in 4 languages, extra small. So starting with one of the Asian languages, French, I have no idea what language that is, maybe Russian, and then English. And on the back of that, you get these size numbers for UK, France, and Italy. Now let's take a look at some of the unique elements to this piece. So the zippers are Riri. Usually we'll either see YKK or Riri. We've been seeing a lot more of them lately, for instance with Givenchy. But we've only seen plastic Riri zippers before, but this one is metal. And they're known for making very nice technical zippers. So you can see some interesting elements in the zippers, such as that indentation on the top left there. And then this end piece at the bottom also has a very interesting shape to it. And on the back of those, you can see that these are AMIRI M8 zippers. And as we saw on the fabric tags, this is a nice cotton faux fur, so very soft. And then the cuffs and the hem are a kind of thick rib knit, and they've got a lot of elasticity to them because those are cotton and cashmere, so that's really nice. And then this piece also actually has pockets, although they're hidden well. You can turn that over, and then you can see that lining there for the pocket on the edge, and then it's still that fur on the inside there, and it's lined right there. It's a really nice lining. And finally, the inside of this is more of a fleece. It's not nearly as thick as the outside, but it is still nice and soft and super warm, super comfy. So now that we've checked everything out, I think it's time to try it on, see how it feels, and see how it fits. So this jacket is crazy, crazy thick, crazy warm. It's really extra, it's really loud. But the thing that I like about that is that this is kind of what I'm always preaching, which is the philosophy of the refined hype beast. So you can have a piece that's really extra, really loud, but also isn't necessarily covered in logos everywhere, or isn't really totally signaling that super, super luxury stuff that can be kind of tacky. Instead, you've got this jacket, which is very clearly fashionable and really makes you stand out at the same time. Now, obviously, this thing is a dream to wear. The fleece on the inside just hugs you. It feels so good. Now, AMIRI stuff is often very oversized, and this is no different, especially in kind of the sleeves, shoulder, places like that. But it does cinch nice and tight to the waist, and it does have a slightly cropped fit, I would say. So that is how you tell the difference between a real and a fake AMIRI hoodie, sweatshirt, whatever it is. Take a look at the other video on screen here. Subscribe to my channel, please. Like this video, and I'll see you next time.